The biggest reckless speculators I know. Mythic Squad, we influence the devs. Top of list for Mythic Squad for sure. But they're building around us.
Are they? I love that line every single time you. Why did you say that? All right. I don't remember you saying that on a stream. Did you say that on Sarge's or something?
I said it somewhere. Freaking
Obviously.
The interns everywhere, man.
Yeah.
He'll clip you anywhere.
I feel you. All right. We got Crypto Grady in the house. What's up?
Yeah.
We got Mosh.
Yes.
Big Daddy Mosh, King of Pets himself. He's got a big announcement that we got for you today. And then, as you already know, the man, the myth, the legend, his name rhymes with never leave. It's the Beave. Let's go.
What up?
What's up,
baby?
How you doing? How are you doing? So many announcements lately. I mean, Grady, I want to hear all about ETH Denver for the fourth time. I catch bits and pieces of it, but I swear every time you mention it, something awesome comes out. So let's hear something awesome today. You guys know how we do our thing. We got a little bit of a presentation for you. And today's special focus is going to be spoiled because I don't know how to just share the screen. It is our guild release. Today is March 9th. We've been waiting a long time for today. And today is the special day. And in a few seconds, you guys are probably going to see inside the Mythic Squad Discord server something that hasn't been available for quite a while, or something that hasn't been. There's a hidden what is it called? There is a hidden
channel,
a hidden guild channel that doesn't have anything in it, and it is about to go live now. And I'm literally editing it while I'm on here. I just have to figure out how to make it not private. And there we go. It is not private anymore. Save, and boom. The guilds are now live. Welcome to the Mythic Squad.
Boom,
all right.
Baby.
Boom. If you guys want it, somebody's going to be the first person to sign up. That's already live. If you guys didn't catch the stream yesterday, we had some bad audio. So there's a 4 hour and 20-minute, shout out Zabu, stream that we've got. And the audio is kind of shot for only one important member of the Mythic Squad, a piddly little person that we don't even really need to hear from. But yeah, my audio was cut out. So so I didn't know I have to add myself to the stream in order for my audio to work. But
so we can do a bad lip sync of you the whole stream long.
So you're telling me there's no lips on that?
The audience missed all those dope dad jokes and puns.
Damn. They missed the rap. Yeah, if you weren't in Mythic Squad, we had at one point 36 people in the Mythic Squad stream yesterday. Grady was on there. Sticks was in there. Sticks intern. Wowie. I mean, you name them.
Friggin'
Easy, Too Honest.
A bunch of Mythic Squatters. A bunch of other people too.
Stiller and Be Easy, and we couldn't have been happier with how that turned out. You know what? What the hell? The second time, I feel bad now that I'm just noticing this, but now I feel like we're gonna be on notice. We gotta send Wiggly an invite.
Oh man. No, that was my bad.
Yeah, our fault.
I talked to him earlier, and I was supposed to send it, and I forgot. Starbuck Sticks intern says he wanted to use that potato wrap too, and it doesn't exist, so he's upset.
Oh man, it was good too. I did the voice.
We'll do another one.
Yeah, next time it'll be Mosh. If you haven't heard Mosh try to read, this gonna be funny. I mean, like you've never heard words with the wrong emphasis all over the place. How you say Hubert again? What do you say?
Hubert.
There you go. He knows it's wrong. He knows it's wrong, but his mouth can't do it. He's Mosh.
My mouth just don't care, man. It is who I is.
Yeah. Speaking of that mouth of yours, your mouth potentially got my whole family allergies, you piece of shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I remember when I was like, are you sick? And he's like, no, I've got bad allergies. Oh, weird. I don't remember you having allergies for the last 25 years, but that's new. So yeah, I think I've caught your allergies.
Well,
Mosh.
now that you mention it, I did go on a knees bender last 2 days, and I blamed him. So
right, well, yeah,
well,
Mosh,
I'm a trendsetter in all
street
aspects.
cred, 2 inches down, brought us down a peg. All right, but I'm just messing around. Mosh, you get us sick anytime, as long as you get me a freaking.
Hey, you know what? You got me a few times this year. I got you a few times.
If you get me a pet rock, all is forgiven.
Hey, I'll be happy to do it, man. I hope it happens for you.
All right, yeah, I'm excited for it. So let's jump in. We got a lot of fire in here today. Like I said, shout out About Life podcast. If you haven't followed him yet, if you're not in his YouTube, probably one of the best streamers out there. Always has great content. I could listen to his voice all day.
And the live chat is fire. Get in there live; it hits different.
Yeah, Be Easy, Skiller.
I heard of seasonings that I had never heard of in my life.
Worm does. A lot of these guys. Sticks, Intern.
Oops. Oh, it's not summoning time. I mean, I'm rehashing a little bit of an old, updated presentation for today. But I like the visuals. I don't know about you, but I like being able to walk through stuff. But let's jump right in. AMA. Today's AMA. There's 2 AMAs. I think there's a third one. If you didn't catch it on the Twitter Spaces, it was recorded, so we will be able to hear that later. What is that called?
I'm sorry.
Why am I forgetting the name?
Ethlas. ETHLAS. I tuned into that one. That was a decent little AMA.
I put that name in there. I put that in the chat. Check out Ethlas. It sounds like there's going to be a bloater warrior. Did they say for the time being there wasn't going to be a cost to play? They just want you to engage and have fun and try.
There was something about once you get into the game, if you're from DFK too, there'll be like a item or something that you open up in there, and it'll put some sort of badge that says DFK over your hero in that game too. So a bunch of different stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
All right. Well, before we jump into the AMA, you guys know I got ADHD and it's a problem for me. So I do want to shout out who we got in the chat. We got Ryder. We got Effects in the house, Jared Albright, Sticks Intern, aka Luke. Possibly that has been unconfirmed, so we don't know. That could be anybody. It could be Wiggly. Speaking of Wiggly's in the chat, Umar L. We got Skiller 55, the man, the myth, Mr. Skiller. Jared, as I mentioned, we got who's all in here?
Nani.
Yeah, Matty P.
Wowie.
Sergeant Filthy McNasty, brother of Private Filthy McQueen.
Killers.
Mr. Wowie, yes. We'll see Wowie next week when we see that Thief. And I'm super vested in Thief. If you guys don't know, you probably caught it. I don't know. Have we met? Yeah.
Robin Hood?
I caught a Dread Knight over the weekend, and that was my best summon ever. Transcendent Dread Knight. It's my first Dread Knight that I ever summoned. Obviously, it's my first Dread Knight with a resurrection and an advanced trait. So I'm loving it. And like you guys know, I'm not into the funky visuals, and a lot of people are, so don't crucify me. I like catching those exalted that look regular, and I caught a regular looking exalted with purple hair. Come on, throw it in the air.
Wow.
Yeah, Mythic Squad.
Yeah, babe. So I can't wait to put that on the board.
Transcendent
Dread. It is fire.
With an advanced stat too, right?
With an advanced stat, and it was it was expensive for that summon. I was holding my breath the whole time. I don't know if you catch that short. We posted a short of it. It's 32 seconds, but my eyes are closed because I didn't want to look at it.
Yeah, you put it all on 7 and hit 7. I mean, let's go.
We put it all on 7 and we slapped that. Yeah. So what's up, Worm? Worm got to hear my rap and he loved it. Robin Hood in the house. What's up, Robin Hood? Always good. The most soothing voice in the mix. Nooney's in the house.
Noonie, baby.
Noonie.
Got to hear him on the stream yesterday too. That was the first time I'd heard him speak. It was I
told you that deep Aussie voice, baby.
Yeah, man. He's a stud.
Aussie voice.
He's a lawnmower man.
Clearly gone through puberty.
Umar.
Somewhat startled every time he talks. I love it.
Thanks for joining. We got you in the mix.
Hey, what's up, brothers?
Wiggly!
It's good to see you, brothers.
Yeah,
what's up, man? Too long.
What's up,
having your
beautiful
PFP
day,
with
man.
Noonie.
Yeah.
What time is it, Noonie? I always forget. What time is it in
Hey, I
Australia
just
today?
want to remind people of a visual I just had of Wiggly and Grady on an air mattress watching a crypto video, snuggled up together.
I forgot about that.
Yes!
Oh man, that's funny.
We got a picture of me and Beeves that we haven't released yet. I don't even want to bring it up, but if you ever see a picture of Mosh with the Arabian goggles on, that's what we got you with. Noonie's in the house. 3 p.m. Okay, 3 p.m. That's cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that it
3
was
p.m. You getting
5
hungry?
hours
You getting hungry? It's
behind.
between lunch and dinner. You getting hungry?
Dang.
I'm starving. I'm always ready to eat. You know me. All right. So with that being said, let's jump right in. AMA today. The biggest question I asked was around toxic. Each instance this hero does damage has a 2% chance to apply poison. So he's going to rework how that's said, but it sounds like every single attack you have will add 2% poison. The chance portion of it is that if you don't hit, you don't apply the poison. So if you hit, you apply the poison. And as we know with passives, they stack. So if you've got a double toxic, don't go looking for them right now because somebody swept the floor with those double toxics earlier today. That was me. I bought all the double toxics. Those ones will have a 4% clip of poison, which means in 5 rounds, you could have that 20% hit of toxic. And that hopefully will take all those enemies out. So that was new for me. How did you understand that, Grady? Because I believe you dropped that.
Okay, yeah. So what he actually told me was it's not a 2% chance to apply. It's 2% poisoned every hit. Okay.
And that's where the word chance comes in.
But then it caps at 20. But today he took that back. If you guys caught it, he just said it's not a 2% chance. It's a 2% poisoned.
Right.
Now the chance portion needs to be reworked. That's what he said today.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep.
I love that then. That just skyrocketed on my list.
And he told me also that he said it's the most like broken ability that's gonna be nerfed.
All right.
Like in his mind, because
So you want
it was just not written correctly. It's not 2% chance. It's not 2% chance.
Has anybody got the Archer subclass with the double toxic?
No, I bought this.
Talk
There was
about
a Summer
broken.
available today, and there was a
Fierce and toxic.
Berserker double toxic. I got both of those.
Nice.
For a total of 270 crystal, which is what, $3?
Sweet deals.
$2, $1? I don't know what they are now. I know it's not $1, but it's cheap. I never thought I'd be buying awesome heroes at the prices that we have today. It's something that we're going to look back at 5 years from now and be like, remember that time where we were getting those slapping heroes for just dirt cheap?
Dirt cheap.
Yeah.
What's the floor down to? Like $2 heroes now or something?
$2 heroes. So if you had, so back in the day, if you had 100 heroes, you were balling. Now you can get 100 heroes for $200 and watch what happens. You know, come on. All right.
Painful.
Well, I'm excited for that. So I'm
Real talk.
Wowie, we should reevaluate that one live because I want to break that one down quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right. So what else was in the AMA today? I don't want to talk about that yet. So in the AMA today, there was obviously updates on the CEX or SEX. The listing sounds like it's going to be about 3 to 6 months out. We're anticipating PvP. We're anticipating, is it profession questing in about 3 to 4 weeks?
I would say closer to 3 weeks. So I asked Hubert, okay, how's it coming? And Hubert said, good. So everything's still on schedule from what he said last week in the AMA. Everything's good as far as like the they're gonna be changing the re-rolls, right? They're gonna re-roll the heroes and then launch Green Egg Pets Profession 10 level quests. I think it's on track for about 3 weeks ish.
All right, 3 weeks until we see those. And so that means the re-roll will probably happen before that 3 weeks, right?
The re-roll will happen within this next week.
Oh wow, I'm
Wow.
excited for
Yes.
that.
That's exciting.
My
Yep.
first transcendent that I summoned that I was super excited for was a wizard rare and transcendent, and then a couple weeks later I found out about those dirty gene ones. So still stings quite a bit, but I still remember the joy of getting it, and it was like amazing. So that was cool. But it's like touching your first boob and then like wiping your eyes and realizing it was a mannequin.
But it still counts.
Does it though?
It does. Your eyes are closed.
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? What else do you remember? What other alpha could you drop on this stream, Grady?
Okay, so I asked, and I barely hit on this, but stamina potions. I remember when I was first, competing for the contest using stamina potions, trying to win that jewel in the contest in the daily leaderboards. Okay, and I was sure that when you use a stamina potion, they don't quest as good. And I asked him every which way. I tried to, pin him down. Butterfly killing board, but Ogre, I guess, had a different take. But I don't know how you could have had a different take.
I don't. So I don't know what the answer is to that. But in my experience, for me personally, and it's just a visual test, I have shitty quests when I'm using stamina potions. And
Yeah, that was my experience too.
you too? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's me. Grady, you didn't experience that then?
No,
apparently?
I did.
Oh, okay.
But as time has gone on, I'm less sure because then
I was stamina potting really hard because I wanted to use my atonement crystals. Remember, there was a small window where they turned off atonement crystals just for a minute, and I was like, "Well, I really wanted to use it on my my special ninja. I got a transcendent and elite ninja. It's still my favorite hero, but I had been trying to get it to level 9." So I was only at level 8. So like that's a huge level to level up. I stamina vialed it all the way. But I was just noticing, I was like 5Xs. That's weird because he's got 26 luck and he's getting 5Xs. And
right.
I wasn't pulling any prizes, nothing.
Since then, I have stam potted some guys like for Fight Club and stuff, and I noticed, they're doing just fine.
Oh, that's cool that they fixed it now. I mean,
Starbuck.
Like I kept probing too. I was like, really? Like I made them like break it down in the code, like how the code can't handle anything else, and he like went off about there's nothing else. There's no other factors in play, 0 factors in play whatsoever. It's like, I don't know how that could have been confused in any other way, or if Ogre was just like effing with us. I don't know.
You weren't looking at his eyes, and Ogre was, and the whole time he was looking at Ogre doing this. You just missed
I was sitting across from him. Ogre was next to him.
I'm just playing. Did you guys do any of the testing of the game? Did you get to see any of it? You did.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my
baby.
So let's do that.
I was like, Workhorse, you're awesome, baby. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The man needs some love. He needs some encouragement. And he's so like worried that he's going to put something out there and we're not going to be happy with it. And he's going to like jump off a cliff or something. He's the most phenomenal. So I couldn't drill it home hard enough with Bolin, with the team, with everyone. Get something out there. Let us test this thing. Yeah. Everybody in the freaking ecosystem wants to test this. Put it out there.
Test.
Call it. So like,
let us break it so we can fix it.
Yeah, I know. We spent like 20 minutes. Okay. What do we call it? How do we call this? It's a pre-alpha beta test of a portion of combat. Like community test nets. Like I was like brainstorming everything. So here's what's important. The impression has to be that this is not the game. It's not the game. That's what they want to hear because he's such a perfectionist. He's got all the pressure on the planet of Earth on his shoulders in his mind. And it's not up to his standards or even close, but he wants to put something out there, and he wants to put something out there soon. Okay. So that we can test it. That's not a game.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, baby.
That's kind of what I figured all along, you know, and I wanted the community to not have over, you know, like expectations, you know, I didn't want them to be.
Yeah, that's
You know,
cool.
this
That,
is
that's cool that you want the community to not have over expectations. I'm just sitting here fucking looking at it like it better be fucking perfect.
Right?
I know where you work.
I know where you
I'm
work.
just kidding, Workhorse.
I know your hobbies.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just playing. Workhorse is awesome. I hope it is.
You gonna jump out of a plane after Dreamer, Starbuck?
No, I really hope that he isn't stressing about it. Workhorse is awesome, and knowing, you know, just seeing what he's put out in terms of like his notes and what we've seen visually so far. Like I said, we're at 1/100th of where the game is going to be. It's really, really encouraging for what it's going to be. And with the rest of the community right here, it's like I hope you guys know I'm just playing. I don't care if it's broken at first. I'm expecting something to come out that, you know, that has to be fixed. And I think just like anybody else, like if you've been invested into something for over a year, you want to see it. It's like committing to like a Kickstarter that you never receive, or one of those, you know, Indiegogo's, you contribute to it, and then that whatever prize was that you signed up for never comes to fruition. And we don't think that's going to happen. We know that they've got a long runway, and PvP is just right around the corner. Obviously, if they're 3 weeks out from level 10 profession questing, they got the green eggs coming. They're starting to clack, you know, they're starting to crack stuff out of the park. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to feel it. You can almost feel that it's coming. And, you know, you've been riding this wave for so long. You've just finally gotten to the point where you've paddled, and we're about to stand up and start really going. So,
and let me tell you, Workhorse was like so anticipating. It was so crucial the way, because Raph went first, right? So Raph, and I'm like, no, Raph, go. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I wish Wowie was here, you know, or Matty Pesk.
Yeah.
So,
I wish Wowie was there too. God.
I know. It's killing
Wowie
me.
was my eyes and ears. I'd feel 100%.
But
I wonder what we can squeeze out of Raph.
I wish I could explain the look on his face when he was first watching Raph play. He was so excited but nervous, and it was like kid in a candy store, but just hoping and wishing and praying that we like it. It was so, and it just made my heart melt for the guy. I'll tell you what, so he has worked 12 to 15 hours a day for 6 months straight and 7 days a week and hasn't taken a day off. That's what he said. And I was about to say, Chris, how about Christmas, Thanksgiving?
Well, he doesn't have kids.
I believe it.
Went to the ER for the second time last week for stress-related issues.
Oh no! Fucking shit.
Workhorse needs some love, man.
Workhorse.
Yeah.
Give me the reins. Just take a step back. Let me finish the game for you.
Yeah. So Flynn and I were talking about doing a GoFundMe for the guy.
Hey, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll throw down.
Send him on a vacation.
There's so many people. Like, we
man.
love you, Workhorse, 100%. Like, don't stress it out. Don't let it get to your family. Don't lose sleep.
Fortunately, his wife, they have no kids, and his wife works there with him. That's
really? Who's his wife?
His wife is the bomb. They're so fun, so cool. He's so phenomenal. He's such an anomaly. He's one of like the most phenomenal human beings I've ever met in my entire life. Straight up.
He wears all the hats, and he wears them well. And he's just a fun guy. He's got a good vibe. Like when he's got, you know, like when you meet people, sometimes they've got a presence to them that's just like an aura. He's got that. And I hope he knows that, like, whatever he puts out today, we're gonna love it. Like we can feel it. Like look at how excited Grady's getting. Like when he's explaining how I can almost feel like being there, having met him myself. I could see that he'd probably just be intensely watching someone, and he feels vicariously how you feel when you're going through it. So my heart goes out to you. I know you're wearing the stress. I don't even want to know what it would be like if it was Frisky Fox, the one who's doing it. So I'm pretty sure everybody's happy that Workhorse is doing it. They've gotten so far. As you said, they've done a year's worth in development in about 6 months.
That's right.
And that's because of the pressure. So the biggest
right.
question that every single buddy has, especially people that don't necessarily care about the team, they don't care about the health of the team. They the one thing they always say is when PvP, when PvP. And we all know the answer to that. PvP is when PvP comes out. End of story.
That's right.
And when it does come out, it's going to be something that they're proud about. And I think that we're all going to be like, I think it's just going to be fun. Like, I can't wait to play.
How cool is it that we get to test it? It's in beta and they're building. Like I said, they're building around us. So they care what we think. Workhorse, he wouldn't put out those patch notes and have all these I mean, it's going to be great, man. I can't wait. I can't wait.
And they actually said it's pre-beta, pre-alpha, whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But it's
so even what you saw, it's going to be better. However good it was when it comes out, it's going to be better.
I'll tell you guys right now, the game was awesome. It was fucking awesome.
Can't wait, man.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I've kept an eye on Grady's accounts. I haven't seen any liquidation that worries me. So I trust what he just said. That's just me. That's just me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, baby. So
all right.
I can't wait. Yeah, I called it a game again. He said, don't call it the game. It's the pre-alpha beta test net. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Alpha beta test net. Okay. Man, I'm so excited for this, man. I mean, a lot of people have been telling us that like what they know about the skills and the stats. Like, yes, they release it on DeFi Kingdoms, but like they get more info from it when we break it down and when we have Wowie coming on and telling us what those traits mean. Because they trust us. Like you guys hear us, I'm critical too. I always think like if somebody is only telling me the best things about something and they're not like telling me anything that's bad and there's nothing and there's, oh yeah, it's just the best. It's the best. I don't trust you. If you can't see the flaws of something, it's like you don't ask someone you don't ask someone the size of the forest when they're standing in the trees. Like you got to have somebody with an outside perspective who can see the whole picture. And if you got to be a little bit critical on things, it just makes them stronger. There's things that we've been critical about as a community that have been resolved. And I think that's the reason why they're in beta is because they can address some of those things as a team. And so far, they're doing a killer job, in my opinion.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
Well said.
Yeah.
Beeves, why are you so far back?
Stretching my back while you were talking. What's up?
I like to hear your breathe sometimes just to make sure you're still. I like to hear your breathe.
You shocked me. You said Beave. I'm sorry. I'll be ready.
Like some fresh Beave air. Beave air.
Beave air, huh?
That's poor emphasis once again. Three Wolves is in the chat. Three Wolves is working away. We're gonna get to that a little bit here inside the stream, but. Let's jump in, you guys. Anything else before we move on? Anything else from the AMA that you thought was pertinent? Grady, I'm looking at you.
Nothing.
We're progressing, man. That's what it feels like. I think eggs are imminent. PvP around the corner. Yeah.
Yep.
It's happening. They're working hard.
Yeah, baby.
Mythic Squad merch stores opening them up soon. Oh my God,
I
you guys don't even know.
Frisky and them Dreamer talking about the sex exchanges or the sex listings and how they're going about that, kind of shedding light on what they're doing and how they're having to do that. I thought that was neat that they shared that. Keep your decks in your pants.
I'm such a 5-year-old. Every time I hear sex, I just smile like a fucking child.
It's hard to say without smiling. Yeah.
Did you say sex?
We're just a bunch of kids at heart. Man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
One day when I grow up, and I think when I'm in my 50s, I'll actually grow up because it didn't hit at 40.
And I've known him through his
so-
teenage years, younger, all the way up until he's 40, and I don't think that's changing. I don't think it's changing.
Man.
This guy's
I've
got
been
more
an adult.
toys than most kids do.
I was raised as an adult. I don't know about you guys. I had to raise my parents when I was born. I remember when I left my house, I threw my dad the keys and I was like, "You're the man now."
All right, let's move
True
forward.
story.
100% proof with an F. All right. But let's look at our guild stuff. So everybody, we've got a lot of people already in the guild. Everybody's repping. We did a little bit of a guild preview recently, and we tried not to dip too far from that. So I think this is pretty consistent with what we shared on our guild stream before, kind of our pre-alpha beta release of our guild info.
There you go. Not a guild, but a pre.
Alpha guild beta.
Testnet guild.
I got summons too, but I think I'm gonna hold I'll hold my summons. There's one summon. When you're at like level 4 and you decide to hold off on doing a summon because you get that little bump as soon as you're at level 5. That's where I'm at with these ones. And I was gonna do it for the stream, but I want them to be good. So fuck that.
Patience.
So here's the guild info really quick, and always subject to change. Obviously, we don't have all of our factions out because not everything's out. There's some factions that are not ready to be released. If we were to release our crafting faction, that would be because we were idiots that didn't know that crafting's not out yet. And that's not us. Arooo! All right, so first guild faction is the fam faction, and this one's absolutely free. And you guys remember this one. If you have honor and you want to rep the Mythic Squad, do it. It's totally free. It has some rewards too. If you add that Mythic Squad to your profile, whether it's in Discord and Twitter, we consider you part of the Mythic Squad. There's no more to it. There's no having to discuss. You don't even have to tell us. Obviously, we want to know if you do
Screenshot.
if you do decide to do that and you go into Mythic Squad and you just say, "Hey, I'm repping Mythic Squad," we're going to acknowledge it. We're going to put emojis on there. We're going to celebrate. There's not a single person that joins the Mythic Squad that we don't value. I was in some other servers today, and there are some people repping the Mythic Squad that I haven't seen their name yet. And that makes you smile. You work so hard on something. You put in so much time. You don't know who's going to pick up. We don't expect everybody to join the Mythic Squad. We're not morons. So we've said before that there's a lot of guilds out there. And we, as the Mythic Squad, not only want them to succeed, we need them to succeed.
Absolutely.
If we want ADFK through the roof, we want Perilous through the roof, we want
Unity, prime time,
Unity, prime time. We need to get you on the stream. I apologize that I haven't sent the invite out yet, but I trust that Mosh can coordinate that for me, or Beave.
Yeah, I can, but
that's what I meant. I say Mosh
Okay.
first, so you don't
All right.
ignore it.
I know what you meant.
I'm going to send Mosh up to Walgreens to get some hard candies. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Mosh. Do we have any more Werther's originals?
I think we're running low. No, I'm kidding.
You guys.
Just keep hatching those pets, brother. We love you so much, man.
No, we do love you, Mosh, and we mess with you. We mess with each other. We're the Mythic
We've
Squad,
not
baby.
listen.
If we don't mess with you, we don't like you. It comes into the story.
Yeah.
If we mess with you a lot, it's because you're our best friend, and you need to
Yeah.
know that.
You guys,
It never stops.
Filthy McNasty is on fire tonight. You gotta highlight some of his comments here. I'll tell
Oh,
You
you.
know what? They're not popping up
Is he
now.
killing visual? Hold on. There's 69 comments since the last time I looked at this. I can't do this right now. I got to pay attention.
He just
Yeah.
said that his wife walked by, yeah, and that you're. And
Did
she
he
said,
say
"What are you
sex
listening to?"
exchanges?
Did they say sex? exchanges?
Yeah,
Yeah,
join
and
join the Mythic Squad for the sex exchanges, guys. Come on.
Yeah, she probably walked by and she's like, did they just say sex exchanges? And then Sarge is just like, No, babe, it's CEX exchanges. And then
No,
she
no,
looks back and
Sarge
was like,
is like,
okay, but
yeah,
why is your
That's
dick out?
exactly what they said.
Oh my god.
She's like, sex exchange, I get the CEX, but why is your dick out, baby?
Oh, come on.
I also have a huge
Starbuck
announcement.
always wonders why.
Oh, he's trying to filter me too. He's so
Oh,
funny.
You almost
It's
forgot.
all Starbuck. Starbuck says
I
that.
know. I always get us in trouble. I get us like copyrighted. Fuck me. I'm sorry.
The reason we're mature content is Starbuck. Thank you.
Yeah, we are mature content. Viewer discretion as is advised. And as always, don't forget,
Just wear
we are not
sunglasses.
giving you financial advice. Do your own research. If you haven't heard us say that, you're lying.
All right, continue on.
Sarge also is not offended that you didn't name his guild, too, he said.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Team
oh,
Goose. Team
Uh-huh.
Goose.
Team Goose all the way,
Goose.
baby.
Hey, Team Goose is savages. They're great. You know, like
Yeah,
I said, invite everybody.
Send a duck our way and give us some more information too. Just send a duck our way, real quick. Give us some information.
You're geese,
So
buddy.
listen, I got a big announcement, guys.
Go
So
for it.
I did confirm it. Crypto Lifer, baby, coming on the channel tomorrow at noon Central
Ooh,
Time.
let's
1
go.
Yeah, Grady doing
Hey.
Grady things, baby.
What time?
Hell yeah.
What time?
He's actually coming. I confirmed
Yes.
it.
That's
What time?
freaking awesome, brother.
So we got to
Good
love
deal.
on that guy. 40,000 followers on his channel. And then they're like hardcore lifer guys. You know, like
Consider it done. What time?
noon Central Time, 1 Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Time.
10 a.m. Pacific.
Be my
That's,
lunch.
that's when I'm at my fiat, yo. I think
Yeah. So
that's all right.
You'll still listen on the side. I know you, Starbuck. You'll be
I've
good.
been caught. I've been caught already.
just get in there, open it up, pause it, and say, Crypto Lifer, I love you.
All right. I'm doing I will reschedule something. That person can interview on Monday. I will be there.
I'm going to back it out of the park with this guy because there's good synergy there. I think it's going to be a dynamite interview.
Oh, I can't wait,
says,
man.
Umar
Yeah.
says he needs an invite to the Mythic Squad server, but I'm telling you, you were in there for hours today. Umar is Smooth one. All right, here we go. I'm fixing this. All right, we are going to put this in the chat. It is in our profile, and it is in the stream details for today. But if you
all of our
guys
Twitter
say you
bio.
need it, here it comes. Boom. That Discord
Here it
is in the
comes,
chat.
baby.
Hot and on fire. There we go.
Ooh,
All right. So excited for that, Grady. I will be on, and after I reschedule that, so that's good.
Yeah, we will listen and light that chat up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be, because we already totally hammered DeFi Kingdoms. I'm just going to really get him in a headlock, baby. We're going to do it. He's a big time trader, so I'm going to give him some props because I've been watching him for years. And
show some love. And
yeah, show him some love to his channel, and stuff.
Eat a good breakfast, my man. Eat a good breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tomorrow's going to
Don't
be
stay up
fire.
till 6 a.m.
Take care of you, then the kingdom, my man.
Yes.
That's right.
yeah, we need Grady.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
Let's see. So that's our fam faction. As I said, it is free. It doesn't cost a dime. All you got to do is put in Mythic Squad into your profile. And of course, there's going to be some rewards. And we cannot wait to welcome you to the Mythic Squad. The next faction is number 2. And this is our fun faction. This one's a little harder. So yes, it's free. There's no cost to it, not a penny. But this is the activity-based faction. And some people, they don't know that they have this, but you are getting this not today. I think Sunday we're going to allocate the fund. Anybody who's in the free or in the fam, you're already in it. Anybody that's in the squad today, you're already in the fun faction just because you're part of the Mythic Squad server. The fun faction also is the It's our high engagement Mythic Squad server. The DFK community server, and then Rep the Squad. This will award you a special designation. And if you're an ally, aka in another guild, you just add an M to the end of yours, and that M stands for the Mythic Squad. Those will grant access to additional areas of the server that are going to open up, where you'll see some of just our commentary, some of the wild speculation that we've got as a squad. And then some additional areas of the server will also open up, as I said. We are currently actively working on mythicsquad.com. There's going to be some tools in there to help summon and help, compare stuff against the rest of the guild. And of course, we plan on selling our Mythic Squad gear, which literally we're only waiting for the color purple to be in stock for their hoodies, and those will be ready to go. One thing that we ask, while it is an activity base, it's a smart activity base. So you don't just like go spam in there. I don't want to see all the gifts that you can find. I could post gifts too. It's for engagement, like we want to see it popping, and we want people to feel
helping
safe.
people out, helping new people out, just participating.
Right, and
showing the same core values, and like people like Skiller and Johnny from Cal and Jared Albright,
Easy and Too Honest. They're all in there teaching people every day.
They're already in it.
Finding matches for them. That's what we're about. 100%.
Win together.
There you go. And then and the other thing is, I should have said this in the beginning. Like, we've tried to say this before, but the Mythic Squad server is a safe place. So like, even if you don't like someone, we just want you to be respectful to them for any reason. Like, we will come to the defense of you if somebody is picking on you in the Mythic Squad server. So we ask you to not pick on anyone in the Mythic Squad server for any reason. Like, it's not a safe space if you don't let it be a safe space, and it's a safe space if you let it be a safe space.
And it's on all of us, and that's why it's in there, man.
Yeah, that's the only, even us. Like, I have to talk to, we talk to each other. Like, hey, don't be a dick to that person. And they're like, oh, we're cool, and like we kind of like talk about it. But like we try to protect you for a reason. We don't want you to feel like you're gonna get bullied, and that's
it's a safe place, period.
And we want to be productive in there and win, and that's counterproductive. So let's just leave it at that,
There you go. And yeah, no gift spams. I'm sorry, Three Wolves. I don't like it.
You can do it all you want. I will do it too, but you have to do the other stuff.
Yeah, you guys probably noticed, if you've been in our server for a while, we don't add everyone unless there's like a big reason to, because we want, if we call you to do something, like, or if we bring something to your attention, it probably is like a big deal. I can remember the last time that I said, hey, and I at everyone was, I was told, I didn't think that the last AMA was being recorded. So I told everybody, jump into the AMA because I don't think the recording is going to make out. And I added everyone. So a bunch of people jumped in the AMA. Yay. That's what we were going for. And they said they're trying to record it. They're going to try to get it out. Lo and behold, the recording didn't work. That recording never went out. And so that type of, kind of alpha, because everything else, like, if you're not listening to the AMA for your own ears, then you're trusting the interpretation of someone else. And I trust me more than I trust anyone else. And like, when you hear something, when they speak to something, you can hear their tone, you can hear their voice. And now we can actually see their body language because they've been hopping on camera lately. And I love that, like, it just builds like trust. It builds their trust. Imagine watching someone stream and you never see their eyes. I don't trust you. If you stream and I see your eyes, I can at least see, a little bit of something, that's just me.
Yeah, so what's up with those ratings, Wowie? I've never seen those eyes, man.
Wowie.
I don't know, man.
He'll come on. Hey,
it's
different. For some people, they don't like being on camera. Some people love it. And I'm like in the middle. I have a fear of public speaking, believe it or not. But because it's my job, I got over it and I just power through it and sweat in my hoodie and not on the show. That's just me.
All right. That's all of us, baby.
Yeah. Fun faction. I'm looking forward to that one again. It's basically like True Hero, and it's designated by us. Beaves can assign it. Mosh can assign it. I can assign it. Wiggly can assign it. And Wiggly's easily peer pressured. So there's that.
Yeah,
you couldn't get it from me. Mosh, Wiggly's a nice guy.
You can bribe Mosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Well,
bribe Mosh. You can definitely.
I'll get
bribe
somebody
Mosh.
else to do it. I probably won't. I mean, maybe
I'm
I
probably more likely to give it to you if you don't ask me for it. You'll just end up with it. So
Hey, Sarge is owning up to something that I've been saying all along. He's been rugging the Mythic Squad of points on his streams, and he's just realizing it. Okay.
yeah,
Did we not talk about that? We
convenient,
talked
Duck.
about that, Sarge. Like,
You
what did we do to
filthy
stop
McNasty.
us? Literally just gave the same answer as someone else, and they gave me 5 points more than me. They just
Yeah.
reworded what they said.
Hey, man, he was giving me points. I only lost by like 1 or something.
Yeah, you could take 2 points away from KP right now, Sarge, if you want to, and claim Mosh the winner of that round, because that's who I thought won that. I love KP, but come on now.
Look at the brotherly love there, man.
Yeah, I
Beave
got you
said
back.
something right.
Yeah, he's repping.
Thanks,
All
homie.
right. 1 point Beave. All right, here we go. Fun faction. Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that one. A lot of you already got it, and a lot of you are going to get it in the future, I bet. Next one. This one's a little bit tricky, and we had a tough time coming up with this one, but mathematically it works out for what we're going for. So this one's farming, and this is a farming faction. There's a small buy-in per hero entered to cover gas fees, and you know we try to be the affordable guild, not necessarily like, but we can't afford everything on our own. So there is a little bit of a cost to this one. To sign up for the Mythic Squad farming faction, simply follow these steps. Send 1 hero of any class and 5 jewel for gas fees to this 0x right here, which I like that it says kind of boof in there. I'm going to turn boof into a thing. Mark my words. Boof.
Ooh,
And
you're
then,
part of the Mythic Squad.
yeah, send the transaction hash for the jewel payment to probably me. And then send the complete ID number of the heroes you sent. And then note, you can be in another guild and absolutely be a part of the Mythic Squad farming faction. It's a way to generate revenue for yourself. And that's basically what that is. So you get into the farming faction. Really simple. The amount of heroes that are in divided by the amount of you take the number of heroes that you've put in and we divide it amongst everyone else, and you get an equal percentage. If that's 1%, you get 1%. If it's 2, if you own 2% of the heroes, you get 2% of the farming. Nothing more than just science to that. The initial intent right now and the consensus is that it would be paid out in jewel. So those mats that were farmed out when we divvy up the mats from it, they'd be converted to jewel, and then you'd get jewel for your farming. So if you put in 1 hero, you obviously aren't going to expect to get a ton, but it's a way to participate, be part of the guild, and see what that farm does. Like the better heroes that you put in there, the better the farm's going to perform. The worse heroes that you put in there, well, you still get something. And 1 hero and 5 jewel, if you're to do that in today's dollars, that would be about $4 total of an expense for you to join the guild. And if that breaks the bank, you really shouldn't be in this DeFi space. And we need to have a discussion about the financial decisions you've been making lately and identify whether you really. Yeah, that's my job.
We'll have a service here in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Hey, I can't even tell you guys how much like I've planned this, and like I'm gonna help people retire from this. That's my goal. I know we're not giving financial advice, but I'm hoping that like we're gonna help you with your money situations and apply my skills.
Big idea.
All right. So that's farming. I'm excited for that one. And this is the fighting faction. So this one's a big deal because PvP is right around the corner. I think a lot of us are in this for the fighting. You know, like we are the transcendent team. We are. If we weren't Mythic Squad, we'd be Team Transcendent because that's what we're going for. Since day one, we got a lot of people on these mutation stream or on the mutation train. People that weren't even looking on it, had no eyes on it, said it didn't even matter. Guess what? It does matter. You get a move that you don't have to use mana in a game that is basically, 100% action economy or turn economy. You're going to want to have additional mana to use additional moves. And if I can get my hero back that just died and it's a Dread Knight, I'm going to cause problems for someone who doesn't have that ability. You imagine you take out a Dread Knight, it's got 700 HP, right? It comes right back with 350 HP. It's like
Ooh.
it's like that person hit the continue and you can't. So I'm excited for that.
Facts.
So fighting faction, I'll read it off because you know I'm a reader. Fighting is effectively TBD since it's only in speculative iteration for us, not Grady. The current consensus is that we will have a ranking among the overarching guild based primarily on effectiveness and participation. So once again, no cost to you. You win. You're in the Mythic Squad Guild. You're in the fighting faction. It's the best place to be. You know, we're gonna win with you, and I've said this before. We're excited for PvP. We cannot wait for PvP. I am excited for PvE, and I can't wait for PvE because PvE is something that we really do win together.
Okay, listen.
yeah.
I've got more alpha there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
You
he
basically the
said
alpha bot.
all the groundwork for the entire game is built. The foundation
Yes.
built. The concrete poured. The house built.
From Wisdom Gaming, yeah.
And now it's just a matter of all the freaking shit that takes forever when you're trying to finish your house.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he said it's like 95% done. Like
Wow.
all of it, crafting, PvE, all of it. All of it. He's just got to, it's a matter of tweaking and APIs and blockchain. And
Can I get a yeah, baby?
He's done all the hardest part of all the work.
Let's go.
It's like the groundwork is laid, baby. Doesn't mean it's not going to take a while, but
that's encouraging, man.
He's so right. Is so excited to get it out there, man. I can't
Hell
wait.
yeah.
Yeah.
You looking at these comments? Skiller's got some good tips too.
All right. I'm responding to Sarge here, who says Team Trans just sounds confusing. Let's continue to be Team Mythic Squad. Mythic Squad.
You're right.
He's like, thanks, Starbuck, for putting me on blast.
Team Transcendent is best team. All right. So that's our fighting faction. Obviously, more to come with that one. And then last one is the For Life faction. And this one we haven't fully discussed yet. So the one thing that we know is you can't buy your way into For Life. We're not like that. I've said it before. I'm Starbuck and I'm a whale hunter. So Mythic Squad for Life requires an interview with Starbuck, Mosh, and the Beave. You get past the Trinity and you are in Mythic Squad for Life. It's probably the one that I'm most excited for. It's gonna have huge perks. If you guys don't know, like one of the reasons that this is all free is like one of the things that we're excited for is we're gonna have a merch store. So like, don't worry about Mythic Squad not making money. If you like our gear, you buy our merch, then we get paid. And for that, just remember when we get paid, that's being taken into account for in the For Life faction. And we do have to schedule that one because our times aren't always available at the same time. So we are excited about that one. Even everything that we have on here, whether it's the farming or the fighting or the free and obviously the fun or the fam and the fun, we're going to do too. So like the things that cost money, like we're going to donate to the server. We're going to do farming as well. And obviously for life, we're going to make sure it's worth it for the people that decide, you know what, I ain't going nowhere. Mythic Squad's for me. You want to roll, you want to choose. If you're choosing Team Purple, we're choosing you too. So
in this game's being built right in front of us too. So there's more factions to come. There's a bunch of stuff coming from Mythic Squad. So stay tuned, get active, participate, start with the fun faction, and let's win together.
Yeah,
learn, find yourself a mentor. All of it.
Yeah, do it responsibly, but just keep in mind, like we're in such a sweet space right now. I cannot wait.
We all want you to be the best hero builders you can be. Prepare for PvP, prepare for PvE, and then rep Mythic Squad, man. That's the plan. We're gonna go dominate.
Yep, that's the plan. All right, and then that brings us to something very special. Like we're excited for that. We're always trying new things. This one, is the brainchild of Three Wolves and Mosh. And I'm not going to steal your thunder, Mosh, because I like to hear you talk about it. You're so passionate about this. We love your RNG, and obviously, like I said, if I get that pet rock, I'm gonna be loving
Mythic
it.
Squad loves the pets too. Mythic Squad loves the pets.
We do
Squad
love the
for
pets.
people,
And
we love
we
pets.
wanted, yeah, absolutely. We wanted to put something together that would create engagement, that would be something new that hasn't been done. And it was kind of inspired out of I don't know if you guys have seen or heard of like box openings for like baseball cards or magic cards, Pokemon, where they used to have live bids for certain players where you don't have to buy the whole box, but you could potentially land the card that you want and not have to do all that. So that's what it was inspired out of. It's going to be epic. 100 straight hatches of gray eggs. It's well known that I've hatched a whole shit ton of eggs. Can't stop.
Most
won't
in the
stop.
game, not just the time, the most in the
Yeah,
game.
by a mile too, and so it looks silly, but it's a lot of fun getting these eggs. But I also know how hard it is to get the ones you want after hatching so many of them. So we put together this slot chart with these rules, and it's pretty slick how it works out. There's been a little bit of questions about how we price these slots and stuff like that. It's really simple. We figured out what it costs for 100 eggs and covered a little bit of tax liabilities if we went over 80%, which it's already almost sold out. I think there's only a handful of slots left. That chart needs to be updated.
I want the pet rock. Hey,
but
I did Black Highlands Wealth. That's me, baby.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's gonna be epic. So as soon as we reach the threshold of 80% paid, we're going to announce the stream. I have a feeling it's probably going to be Friday, Sunday, or at the very latest early next week, but we're trying to shoot for earlier. Three Wolves has been hard at work collecting. So if you guys did purchase slots and designated slots with your 0x, Three Wolves is actively trying to reach out to you guys and get that set up. We're almost there already. We've already received almost 80%. Once we do that, we will announce the stream date. But even if you don't get a pet that hits, there is going to be raffles afterwards, consolation raffles for any slot that was purchased that didn't have their pet hatched, or they it wasn't popped in the 100, is going to be entered into a raffle for legendary pets that we have and we're putting up. You guys will see what those are when we get it. But we're really trying to engage the community, get them excited about pets and the utility that's coming. If this goes well, we're going to try to do 100 blue egg hatch, ramping up for the release of green eggs, and we'll do 100 cracks of green eggs as well. So we're really excited. We're excited about the community response to it. We think it's going to be really fun when we're doing the live stream. Grady will be on. I believe Starbuck,
a good time.
And Three Wolves will be on. We're going to open up the chat. Everybody that's got a slot's going to be in there, like at the Super Bowl with their bets ready to go, and it's going to be a good time. Sure to be epic, man. So I can't wait.
And instead of 5 slots left, if you haven't had an opportunity to hop in yet, and you want a gold tusk boar, Fairling Leafra, Crystal Mascadori, Big Violet Blub, a Fairling Ant Kid, and I think the rest of them.
And let me make this clear too. If you purchase a slot and there's multiple of those pets, like even the odd pools, there's multiples of those hatched, which I've done many times in batches before, you get both of them. You get 3 of them, or however many.
Hey, I've hit back-to-back Dreamstone Direwolves, so say that happens. You get 2 Dreamstone Direwolves for that slot price.
Yeah, and Mosh,
you're reducing risk and having fun at the same time.
It's facts. So it'll be a good time. Somebody asked me if it would hurt if I hatched a Black Highlands Whelp or a pet rock for somebody, And no, it wouldn't. I mean, yeah, I want one and I will get one, but this is bigger than that. I want it to be something that people get excited about and to cause a little bit more engagement with the pets and hype up green eggs that are getting ready to launch. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
I like the idea that you can like for example, that crystal mask Kadori. All right. You can pay just 100 crystal and you don't have to hatch 8 million eggs to finally get what you want.
And you can't even that's what it costs to hatch an egg, is about 100 crystal.
I mean, there's a risk that it doesn't pop, but if two of them pop, then you get two of them too for 100 crystal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that goes for the mythic slots too. I mean, 350 crystal. You know how many eggs you have to hatch to try to get a mythic. If you could purchase a slot for the pet that you want and have 100 shots at doing it and not having to pay more than 350 crystal, I think that's a pretty reasonable shot right there. And I'm not gonna leave this without mentioning this. My mythic hit rate is a little higher than the numbers say. So
yeah, I'm sure plenty of people want to smash buttons for him, and now they can tune in. I love it.
Yeah, so it'll be fun, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to like interact with the community during it. It's going to be so much fun because I love hatching eggs, anyways. And what better way to do it than hatch eggs with a whole bunch of people cheering you on because they want the pets that they got.
And you guys, if Mosh hits, you win, and it's just going to be a good time, man. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
don't
great.
forget, we're doing it in the Discord server in Mythic Mayhem. So if you're participating in it in StreamYard, we can only have 10 people, but in Mythic Squad server, as you saw last night, we had 35, 36 people.
That's exactly what we're going to do. And big shout out to Three Wolves because that dude's a genius, man. He's one of my favorite players in the game. And I've known him for a long time. I got to meet him in Miami. One of the first people that I talked to in the game, and what a dude, man. He's worked hard with me figuring all this out and getting ironed out and put together, and it's going to be really cool. It's built for all you guys, man. This is for you guys. This is going to be fun.
We should. It sounds like Styx intern took a clip of you describing that event and he's going to put it into a shirt. So
of course he is. Thanks. Thanks,
you can take all the extra ends out. I love it.
For a very short stream of 4 minutes, you're going to love it.
Start over while we 2x speed, baby.
Skiller is not, dude. Skiller said to support the squad, I'm going to hatch 100 eggs simultaneously.
Yes,
and there's going to be people trying to snipe.
Hey, Skiller, he's going to need people to take care of his work.
Hey, that's good for the ecosystem too, man. I love it.
Watch Skiller watch him really do it and actually hit his first.
I hope he hits a mythic. He's one that's gone so long without hitting a mythic, man.
150 hatches with no mythic.
He's one of the top 10, I think.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
it's because he's got all that hero RNG, man. He killed it on making heroes, man. Yeah. That dude's a mad scientist.
Yeah.
Skiller's gonna hit like 3 mythic pets in a row.
Yeah, for sure. He deserves it.
Yeah, for sure.
I want it for you. So these are my babies. I'm showing off right now just because I can.
Yeah, of course you are.
This is my Dread Knight Thief that I got. Her name's Angie, Angela Chafton. Her combat buddy is this Black Highlands whelp, and they are about to be slapping on the field. I cannot wait for that. These are my traits. We started off with 21 strength because thank God I did a regular might crystal or regular might stone. So we're starting at 21 strength. No, what is that? 23 strength?
21.
23 with the blue,
baby. Yeah. And then the green Vit. Like I'm happy with Vit. And then, like I said, purple hair because she don't care. It's mythic everywhere. And then my favorite place to see purple is right here in the abilities, and we've got that resurrection, iron skin, headstrong, efficient. I was gonna wait for Wowie to see it so he could tell me how good it is, but I couldn't wait that long. And then look at this: no head appendage, no back appendage. I don't have funky horns coming out of her head, and I'm very happy with that. My other Dread Knight is the worst hair. The one hair I don't like in the world. It's like the flat green book on its head. Bouffant. Bouffant. I don't even like saying
the
the word.
Bouffant is my least favorite hair.
Le Bouffant.
Yeah. I like Stone Cold better than Bouffant. Yeah.
Francais.
All right, somebody was telling me they got Stone Cold with transcendent colored hair. I think that was
I got
yesterday.
Stone Cold with elite hair once. I was like, oh, dang it.
Me and Worm are in that.
Is that the bald? Is that the bald one?
The bald with an elite hair color though, and it doesn't show up. So.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think Worm, you're gonna have to comment in the chat. I can't remember, but there's only 2 3x3s. It's either 2 or 3 3x3s, and I think Worm has the other one.
Nice, Worm.
Well, besides me,
Worm got a Black Highlands whelp. That dirty dog.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure his is a 3x3 also. So Mythic
What
Combat.
what a hit, dude.
Can't wait for it. And then, as I was mentioning earlier, this is my Transcendent and Elite Ninja, who's been leveling up like a beast. My best cards are Common Killers, but I love how it's Tristan Wolffollow. We're the Mythic Squad, and we rep the Dreamstone Direwolf. If you haven't heard the Arooo, you will. And so I've got my 3x3 triple Mythic Dreamstone Direwolf, and they are going to be slapping on the battlefield. Anyways, I cannot wait to face all of you in TV. Challenge is sent. I don't care who you are. I'm cleaning your face.
You heard it here first.
Lungazi, start over 2x speed, baby.
Lungazi in the house. Fam. All right. And then last, what is this? Is this the last one? Bullish. I can't wait.
Bullish, baby.
That's everything. Oh, you know what? Before you guys want to see a couple, I know we've got a big gray hatch stream coming up. We might as well keep it with the gray theme while we're up. Here we go.
You gonna have some eggs?
Yeah, I think I got a couple ready to go that I was gonna do while we were in Mythic Mayhem. One of my favorites that it wasn't even a stream. That's just us being in Mythic Mayhem. There was no timeline to it. I think it went until 4 in the morning.
I had to say bye, and there was still like 20 people in there, 15 people in there.
A couple of people slept through all the way till the next morning. So
in my mind, as soon as I'm not on the stream, I just assume everybody else jumps off to, oh, well, Starbucks gone.
Yeah, Starbucks gone. Time to go.
Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. Remember,
I'll tell you what. Yeah, you said the stream was 4.5 hours. Then it went another how long before I got
like another 6 hours. Yeah,
another 6 hours. So that's 10.5 hours of people kicking it.
Yeah, that's what Mythic Mayhem voice channel's for.
ALP brings the fire in the people.
Shout out.
Yeah, for sure.
If I get a pet rock right now, I'll be pissed. I want a refund. At least half. Whatever half you got.
It'd be funny if you got 2.
Yeah,
one like that, one like this.
Hopefully right now the system is broken and I get 7 pet rocks. I destroy the pet rock economy. And I give one to the rock. If I get 3 pet rocks right now, I'll give you one. Vote for it. Shout out Rock 808. I miss you.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Rock. Miss you, brother.
Yeah, Rock. I was before the stream. I was like, where
you
the
got a
hell is Rock?
I chat with him every once in a while. He pops into the streams. He's got, I think, a lot of in real life stuff going on.
Yeah.
We love you, Rock.
Rock, I miss you dearly.
We love you.
DFK icon, The Rock. Holds the endurance record for streaming and it'll never be broken.
Yeah, it won't be broken.
Ever.
Okay, y'all. I am going to give that wolf away in honor of 3 Wolf for setting this up for Mosh and you. I'm going to give that wolf that I just popped. Hopefully you guys saw it. I'm thinking of a number 1 through 100, and the first person to say it gets this.
Puts it in chat. First person to put it in chat.
17.
I already know what number it is.
It's so easy if you watch our streams.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
1 through 100 hasn't popped yet.
Yay!
All right, Wowie, you're winning everything. Wowie wins.
Starbuck can no longer pick numbers. Starbuck can no longer pick numbers. This is starting to feel good.
Away. And congratulations, Wowie. Wowie did get the number. It's lucky number 21. 21 if you want to have fun.
All right, you guys better step your game up. This man won a sweatshirt last stream, and now he got a pet. So what's up?
I got a little sneeze right here. I got a little baby sneeze. Achoo!
Those are my least favorite pets.
Yeah, me too. It's
I like the
It's
blood
arisen.
Pichus.
you guys know Hechus are really just guinea pigs, right? Everybody knows that.
They're a rodent.
Shout
Some
out,
sort.
Luke.
Yeah. He's a rodent. Corraller.
Hechus.
Mighty Hutchus.
Mighty.
Mighty Hechus even make me more mad because I'm like, come on, it's still a guinea pig.
I mean, how mighty are you really? You know?
Watch them just
Slap.
wreck.
Yeah,
watch
they
them
probably
just
do.
wreck.
Rizen's
They
probably
probably will.
hating me right now. I think he likes Heeches because that's all he
his
has.
favorite. That's his
Say it
favorite.
again.
Ooh,
Valmera
look at this.
Ruins.
Backgrounds.
Yeah, that's my first one. That's my first
There
one.
you
that I
go.
actually summoned.
So if you would have bought the Valmera Ruins slot on this egg giveaway and say 4 of those dropped on common and uncommons, they'd all be yours?
They'd all be yours. Yep.
Wow. That's cool.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we'll play again. I'm thinking of a number 1 through 100. The first person who guesses it.
No, don't
will
let
win
him
that
think of
Hechu.
the number. Somebody else think of a number.
I've already thought of it.
No, I
Okay.
got one. I got a number.
Gaia's
Yeah.
blessings. You guys remember that from yesterday?
Yeah, yeah.
Prime time. You got to get him on the stream.
Who was that?
Makes me
Who
laugh.
was saying that?
That was
Prime
time.
watching, I
time
got my number.
was imitating
It was Prime.
Panga who says that.
Yeah, I thought it was Panga Panga. Yeah.
Yeah, Panga does say it.
Panga. Wiggly, you son of a gun.
No,
There's
that's,
one.
I got the number. You're fired.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not. It's
Wiggly
Mosh.
won.
Wiggly, you don't win. This is
Nobody's hit
bullshit.
it yet.
What,
Nobody's
if you
hit
want
it
to
yet.
give one away, Mosh, give it away. What are you giving away?
It's a mighty Hechu.
I'm taking over your shit.
What was your number, Mosh?
Keep going. I got it. Then nobody said it yet. I'm looking at chat.
Keep going. Keep guessing.
Mosh,
Multiple
we had
numbers,
one
guys.
rule. Mosh, there was one rule. Literally one rule. Put it in chat. There was no other rules.
Oh, our chat?
Yes,
I got
the
you.
chat that we're looking at, homeboy. Oh my god. He's doing it
No,
now
I-
after Wiggly won. The fuck?
All right.
Secret's out. If I
Oh, we're
say pick a
close.
number, it's usually 21.
Nope. It's close. Keep going, boys.
Come on.
What are you giving away, Mosh?
Umar's hot. It's your pet that you just freaking put up there. I'm giving you a pet.
Umar's hot. Umar's hot.
1 through 100.
I
Yep.
already
1
gave
through
that away to
100.
Wiggly.
I
Come
I
on,
didn't give away
boys.
my pet.
don't need it, brother.
It's a double number. The first number is the same as the second number. That's a
Oh,
hint.
you are a
Yeah.
hoe.
That's funny.
What are you giving
Yeah.
away, Mosh?
So easy. I've known this the whole time, guys. The
Yeah.
whole
Mosh is
time.
giving out
Zelf,
a
you're
pet.
so close. Zelf, you're so close.
You guys, it's 2 of the same numbers.
Oh,
Zelf, you're so close.
Worm.
Yeah,
Worm.
Worm got it.
Worm
All
got
right.
it. Worm got it. Worm got it.
Got it.
Worm.
Yeah, Worm got it.
Worm. Baby.
Got it.
There was so much more drama when Mosh picked the number. I liked it.
Yeah, that was better.
Did you just?
Hey, Dr.
him,
J
Dave?
got it just a little bit late.
Just a little late. Uh-oh.
Just a little late, Jackamach.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks. Is be like when we were doing that thing with the thief, I was ready to put in the answer. So Grady asked on his stream, he had a giveaway with Ogre, and he asked next week we have well, he didn't know that this wasn't coming out, but he's like, next week what's the new class that's coming out and what's its highest profession class. So we knew that it was thief, right?
It's
but
highest
almost-
growth stat. It's highest
Gross stat. So everybody
Wow.
that guessed after that, everybody was guessing wrong, like the whole time, and then finally someone guessed it right. The thief's gross stats highest is not luck, Beefs. It's agility.
Yeah, agility, but it's still the highest luck growth score
It's
in
the
the entire game.
That's why it was a
Yeah.
trick question. That was awesome. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
okay.
Yeah, it was a loaded
But
question.
people were answering before I could
You
hear the question.
son of a
because
gun. Yeah, that was
hear
cheeky.
the streams at different times. So
Mhm.
And I
All
didn't
right.
even realize that would be such a tough one. That was what was so funny to me.
yeah, that was a trick question. It tripped
That was
me up.
like perfect.
Now I know
setup
forever.
for that. Yeah, I love it.
All right, here's the last one.
Takes time to be that crafty. Focus on the game.
Hechu. All right. What is that?
Link.
4 sneezes, right?
Yeah, so if anybody would have got the hinges, they'd be loaded up already.
Yeah,
You
so
guys-
if you're playing this last night, or if you're in the egg hatching thing with Mosh, then you would have won 1, 2, 3 Hetchus tonight from that.
Just four hatches.
Yeah, you would have had 96 more hatches.
Was that all I hatched? Didn't I have
Mhm.
7 eggs? All right. I must have sent it already.
Yeah, so here's how much of a douche I am. Link sent me a bunch of jewel to send him some miners because he bought all that locked jade, needs some miners, right?
Yeah.
That was like a good week ago, and my dumbass still hasn't sent him any miners.
Oh, that's brutal.
Come on, man.
I know.
Oh, John, we love you. We love you.
Already shouting with Ogre, so
And then tomorrow's a busy day. I'm like, damn it.
looks like you got something to do after school.
Yeah, you got something to do right after the stream. How about that? You know what? I gotta look something up really quick because I know the answer to something I just asked Wowie. You guys don't already know Wowie's on our streams regularly, and did you get rid of your Wowie information? There you go. Here we go. One of my favorite things. I look at this weekly. And inside here, Wowie's got his 0x if you ever want to donate to him.
Oh,
The man does a lot for the community.
He does.
yeah.
Keeps it vibing.
We're
Yeah.
all smarter because of him.
I mean, I know how to play this game solely because of Wowie so far. He saved me.
That's
To be
exactly
determined,
right.
Mosh. To be determined, Mosh.
Well, he's got me on the right track.
If you build them, the players will come.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. I love you.
Hey, whatever, man. I'll freaking learn that shit and fuck you up, homie. Just because I have to be better than you in my mind.
That's fine. That's fine. You have,
Classic Quindrum.
you have been better than me, bro. You know it.
Yeah.
DFK.
Hey, I remember a time when you wanted to beat me in Mythic Pets. How's the weather down there, homie?
I'll tell you what.
He's a solid number 2.
I'm not going through as many tears as you are down here. I'll tell you that much.
That's a fact. That's
Yeah.
a fact.
All right, here we go. And Wowie, you have got your pet. Congratulations on your dire wolf. If you want to send me your 0x worm, I can send you your brand new shiny Volhyra ruins.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
I like the fish. I want a bloater fish with Volmera ruins.
Yeah, it looks like
Looks
it's
like a fish tank.
Yeah. That would be tight. Get a bloater with a Volmara runes.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my stream, so I don't know where you guys are now. There you go. There you are. All right, I'm in. In like Flynn, mate. Shout out, Noonie.
Shout out.
All right, y'all. That is the stream. I've cracked all my eggs. Unless you want to, I don't want to do a summon. I don't want to mess with it right now.
That's all right, man.
I should.
Maybe he goes into Mythic Mayhem. Who knows?
Good.
Maybe I go sleep my allergies off so I get healthy.
Don't look at me. That's all Mosh.
Like
Mosh.
Starbuck acts as if like he hasn't got me sick.
No,
like, 6
We had
times.
to request that he
His
cover his mouth
his
several
kid's
times. Okay.
bathroom is
I'm not a mouth
cesspool
cover.
of
I'm not wearing a
disease.
mask,
not.
damn it.
He's like, I use this space over here to cover my mouth.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you have littles and they go to school, man, it's game over.
Yeah,
It's
you're right. Little kids are disgusting. They get you sick.
My girls
Yeah.
are the most beautiful things in the world, but they still eat boogers and do all sorts of other gross stuff kids do. So
Well, hey, of course
I'll
they
tell you
learn
what,
from the
I
best.
freaking love Sir Worm. Like,
Yeah,
this
Yeah,
he's the
is
best.
Sir Worm's awesome.
so fucking awesome. I love you guys.
Hell yeah.
The Worm just sent me his 0x, and he is getting a brand new shiny Volhyra ruins.
And for a common, that's a max roll, baby.
It is. How good is this that I'm sending him? I'm just kidding.
How good is this pet I'm sending you?
You could probably
like
flip
the-
it and hatch
Says
4
me, I
pets.
like the
Says
I
the
like
guy
the-
that's giving away mythic pets. So,
3 pets.
you'll be all right, Starbuck. You'll be
Yeah,
all
I'll
right.
fine. No sweat cigarette. Let's get it.
Yep.
Sir Worm, that is sent. Enjoy. Merry
What are we
Christmas.
laughing about to yourself, Mosh? What's going on?
Oh, just nothing. Mm-mm. Starbuck talking to himself as he works. He does it all the time, like even in his real life job.
I know. I love it.
That's how I get stuff done. That's how we get it done. All right,
Yeah.
y'all. That is what I got for you all today in the Mythic Squad. We're excited to see you inside the guild. That faction sign up is ready to go, and it is waiting for everybody to join in. We are
About
going to
Life
be with you
Podcast.
next. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Don't
That's
forget,
something
About
wrong,
Life
right?
Podcast has a fight club tournament. It is going on tomorrow. And let's see.
I believe it's in Mythic Mayhem too, isn't it? Or is this one not?
Let's check. I don't want to guess.
I believe it is. But you can check out About Life Podcast. He's got his own channel in Mythic Squad, all things About Life Podcast. All the things that he has planned for Mayhem and all that stuff. It's pretty awesome.
It's a filter button on the original squad, but we're going to be in those comments hard. So.
Yeah,
Yes,
unfiltered.
absolutely.
Just remember, we do not require you to not curse. That is not us.
Yeah.
We can't stop. We've
Do
even been.
you?
Do you?
Here we go. Fight Club Tournament ALP style.
Baby.
Light heavyweight Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's 6 p.m. Pacific on ALP live stream. UC Uncommon Double Advanced Paladin / Priest is the prize for the winner of the finalist. DM to Too Honest to enter. Deadline is tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. That might be flexible. To get your name on the wheel, meet us in Mythic Mayhem tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern to spin the wheel to select 4 contestants that will battle it out on Friday. Feel free to pop off some summons in the Mythic Mayhem. First prize is getting this Paladin, and second prize is getting this rare pet. It's got an advanced roll on that combat. I'm guaranteed people are sleeping on the rares with combat rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Those rare
That's a
combat
good bet.
rolls, it's like almost as high as you can get.
Super value, baby. Super value. Those pets. Yeah.
Absolutely. That I mean, we are sniffing Profession 10 level quest, and oh man, I can't wait. And we know that combat's going to give you the most XP. They've said that multiple times. So these combat rolls are money.
And you can get into Too Honest's YouTube channel if you are just new to his content through Mythic Squad's Discord server, and then turn those notifications on, and you'll be set.
Yes. Do it.
Do
Big thing next week. So next week we've got Matty Pesk. Let's say it right. We heard him today. Matty Pesk. Going against the Beeves.
I'm going to kick Matt's ass. Just so you know.
Yeah, well, going against the Beeves, it's going to be great. Yeah. They're going against for the Thief, and on top of that, we also have 2 special guests next week. So we have Bloater Punch coming, and we also have Sandwich Punch. Both of them will be on next Thursday. Grady, you are more than welcome to come. In fact, you've got an open invite as usual, but this is the one I really want you to come on as usual.
That's right. We got to pin them down, baby. We got to pin them down.
Yeah. I want to hear questions. I want to hear questions. If you guys got questions that you want to ask them for Dragon's Crossing coming out, there's probably no better place to get them answered than from them themselves. Tomorrow, they're what's it called?
Town Hall.
Tomorrow's their town hall. If you haven't seen their Discord yet, it's not out. That'll be released tomorrow. And the town hall will be tomorrow. So I'm interested in it. I want to know what it's all about. We've had some great things, like if from my experience, I had an opportunity to talk to Bloater Punch, and they're DFK fans. They're DFK family. They want this game to succeed. They're vested too. And the game is different. It's I'm kind of excited for y'all to see it. I obviously have questions about it, like I said, but I'm excited to play something.
Yeah, they'll be on. So field your questions. It'll be a good time. You guys know them well, and that's why they're here. So let's see what Dragon's Crossing is all about. I'm excited.
I had to verify that I had one of those Volhyra ruins real quick. I'm like, am I giving the only Volhyra? I don't even know how to say it.
Starbuck
What is it?
trying to take it back on you, Worm. You better watch your ass.
Run.
He's got it. That's it.
It's
Starbuck
already
keeps
sent.
his
Done
word.
deal. It's crypto. Smart contract executed. Dude, you're done, Starbuck. That's Worms.
Hey, my son
Hey,
knows.
Zilf.
You've got one rule: like a Starbuck keeps his word. The end of story. That's it.
Hey,
True that.
Zelf, Mount, there's no release of Bitcoin tomorrow. That's not till like September.
Yeah.
What?
Tomorrow
Okay.
is the whitelisting deadline.
Oh, okay. Okay.
FYI.
I feel you.
Yeah.
September. So most people are just going to hold, probably.
That's what they do with Bitcoin. So
What?
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what they do with Bitcoin.
Yep.
What the heck?
all right.
There it is. Oh my god! I
All
thought I
right,
was
well,
missing
guys,
a pet just now.
Stay tuned for Egg Crack's announcement on when that live stream is. We all have kids, so we're going to try to coordinate it so that everybody can get on. But it will be imminent. We should wake up tomorrow and be full and paid for above 80%, and it will be an official 100% go.
And you can find a link to the Mythic Squad Discord server so you can participate in all these cool events that Mosh and Three Wolves and Starbuck and everybody else has got going on. Just go to the Twitter profile and the link is open and in the Discord bio.
Yep, it's got all the information on the event.
About Life has a text channel in Mythic Squad Discord for pure dad jokes. So
Absolutely.
And it's fire so far, so come hang.
Yes.
Dad jokes are our best jokes. We all know it. So
Facts.
all right, y'all. Mythic Squad out. Thank you all for kicking it with the Mythic Squad. We'll see you next Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific. And we will
Thank
see
you, Grady, for coming
Thanks
on.
for joining. We appreciate you.
Thanks,
Wiggly's,
Good seeing
I
you
love
guys.
Wiggly's still down there. He's just
Killer, be easy, Dicks, Mythic Squad Peaks. We all love you.
Mythic
We
Squad is
love
my
you.
people.
I love you, brother.
Yeah, baby. All right, go.